A sample of calcium hydroxide, CaOH2, contains 4.213 times 10 to the 25 hydroxide ions. Calculate the number of moles of hydroxide ions and the mass of calcium hydroxide sample. Okay, this is a tough one. So we've got to calculate the number of moles of hydroxide and then the mass of this calcium hydroxide. Okay, so this is a much harder calculation. So first, the number of moles of hydroxide is simply the number of particles divided by Avogadro's number. Okay, because 1 mole is given a set value of particles. And so we have a number of particles. If we divide by the Avogadro's number, we can get the number of moles. If you're wondering if that actually works or not, so then this cancels out and you're left with just mole, because that goes up to the top. So you're just left with mole. Okay, so that actually does work. Let's continue with this equation. We got 4.214 times 10 to the 25 divided by 6.023 times 10 to the 23, which gives you 69.97 moles. Okay, that's a fair few moles, but 69.97. Okay, and if you look at the calcium hydroxide molecule, the number of moles of calcium hydroxide is actually half the number of moles of hydroxide. Because for every 1 calcium hydroxide molecule, there's 2 hydroxide molecules. So obviously the total number of calcium hydroxide will be half the number of hydroxides. Okay, so there we have it. So you can think of it as the calcium hydroxide absorbs 2 hydroxide ions per molecule. So the number of hydroxide molecules will be cut in half. So you get 34.98 moles of calcium hydroxide, and from there it becomes easy to calculate the mass. Okay, the mass of calcium hydroxide. So it's just N times the molar mass, and the molar mass is 40.08, the calcium, plus 2 times 16 plus 1.008, the hydroxide, times 2, okay, times 34.98, which is the number of moles. And so you finally get 2,592.068 grams, or 2.592 kilograms.